was a nice start to start the video. Let's hope that I'm actually in frame this time. So, hello everyone. My name is Brittany, and today I have more of a laid-back type of video that I'm doing for you guys. So, this past weekend I acquired a bunch more of my yellow-covered Nancy Drews from someone off of Facebook. He had 20 of them in random numbers. I didn't want to get into a haul or anything because they're kind of self-explanatory. If you would like to know which numbers I received, I will put them down in the description below. But basically, there is not room on the way I currently have my shelves organized to display all of the, I think I have 39 of the 63 Nancy Drews that I currently own, and there's not a way with my current setup of the way I have my shelves to have them all lined up, so I need to reorganize my shelves. Also, I had a lot of books that were in random places of the house. I had a couple of books that were in my bedroom. I had a couple of books that were in the hall closet. So I'm really trying to get them all organized into one spot, possibly categorized. I'm not sure how exactly I'm organizing the shelves just yet, but I am going to catalog all of my books into Goodreads so that when you come to my page, you can look on my Goodreads and know exactly what books I own and what books I have rented from the library versus owning. Why I'm doing this today is a funny kind of story. So basically, Missouri and the Midwest today and last night got hit with a horrible storm where my town specifically only got maybe an inch, a little under an inch of snow. However, because of the temperatures, that snow turned immediately to ice. So it is not safe for me to drive to school today. My school was still open, and it was one of the only schools in the area that was actually open or that did not do a late start. Some of my friends did have 8 a.m. classes, and the roads were just complete ice. There are patches of black ice and things like that. Now, if you have been on my channel or saw my new to booktube tag, you will know that I am from Florida. So my ice driving experience is very, very slim. I have driven about 4 times in the snow and one other time in ice. So I was not comfortable, and my husband was not comfortable with me driving today to go to school. So I emailed my teachers. I said, unfortunately, I'm not coming to class today. So I figured I'd get something productive done. There are going to be sped up parts of this video, time lapses. So if you don't like time lapses, I will go ahead and put in the caption here and down below where to start the video back up to see all of my bookshelf already done. It has been discussed between myself and my husband that I do not use my desk as a desk. It kind of has become a catch-all. So what might end up happening in the next couple of months to a year is that I might have more bookshelves. So right behind where the camera is my desk, and it is a hot mess. It's not very organized, and even when I do try to organize it, there is a lot of things I need to put on top of it. So it might be that it just might make more sense to have bookshelves instead, because I do have so many books and so many games. So it might be that this continues on over there, but that is something we will reevaluate when we come to that. Also, throughout the sped up parts, you might see me looking at over there. I do have my TV on. Right now I have it on mute, but I don't plan on just sitting here and cataloging books all day. I am going to watch TV while I do said thing. So if I'm looking over there, and it is for an extended period of time, I will try to edit that out. But other than that, I think that is pretty much about it. Oh, what I also did want to say is that the biggest reason I'm doing this is because I do know I have a lot of books that I don't plan on reading, or that I have multiple editions of and I don't plan on keeping both of them. One of them is the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I totally at one point forgot that I had bought the entire trilogy in a big bind up, and then I bought the first book, and then I bought the second book. And when I got to the second book, before I read the second book, I pulled a book off my shelf and looked behind it, and there was the bind-up of the entire trilogy. Now, obviously, I don't need both, so this will be companioned with an unhaul. My first unhaul. And also because some of the Nancy Drews that I did buy off of this wonderful, wonderful couple are numbers that I do already have, specifically in the teens area. So while I did buy 20 books from him, about 5 of them I already had. So those will all go to a used bookstore in my area to get a credit to buy more books. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoy this type of video. If you do enjoy this type of video and want to see maybe if we do end up reorganizing that side of the room, if you want to see that, let me know, because I will give it to you. I'm pretty much open to pretty much any video you guys want. I do need to eventually organize some of the pictures behind my desk anyway. Some of them just don't fit my decor as much as I love my big, and she gave me wonderful crafts. I think that some of them I'm going to replace with other things, and also I want to have more room for some of my Gamma Sig stuff, because that's important to me too. You know, my big from Gamma Sig, though she's not crafty, neither of my bigs are crafty. I know I'm super crafty, and I got 2 bigs that don't craft at all. But they are wonderful people, and I want to show both of their artwork and both of them some love in my house. So I need to reorganize a bit, and I need to kind of have things change a little bit on my walls. So if you want to see that too, I mean, that's something I'll do too, but let me know. Otherwise, let's get into the cataloging. I don't know why I'm doing this. The cataloging. So I'm adding in a couple of things here. I finished the shelves yesterday, and then I wanted to kind of reorganize a couple. It just kind of felt a little bit still mismatched in some places, and I didn't really, it was getting late and I didn't really think through a couple of decisions I had made yesterday. And walking past it for a good couple of hours, I saw them pretty stand out, so they were driving me nuts. So so I hope that you don't find this weird that I gave you a tour and then I changed a couple things. To kind of give you an overview, I'm not going to go through every book, but basically the way I organized it, and I'm doing this on my tripod, so if it's shaky, I'm sorry. So you have my favorite shelf, and then you go into, this is mostly just kind of randomness. It kind of was whatever kind of fit. Some of it is some, as you can see, Sailor Moon and Kiki's Delivery Service. And then you gotta go into the nonfiction, and then the contemporary, and then the urban fiction and fantasy. And then you go down, it's more urban fiction, and then you have some thriller. I did categorize thriller into thriller that had paranormal, and then regular thriller, and then you have dystopian, and then it gets into the Nancy Drew collection, which you'll see in the video. I put 12 right here at one point because one of the books I'm buying after unhauling is going to be number 3. So I wanted to make a space for that because I knew I was already getting it. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Please check out the unhaul that's going to be coupled with this. Yes, I'm still wearing my glasses. I'm actually going to be wearing my glasses for a couple of videos I'm going to be filming today because I just don't feel like putting in contacts. But as you can see behind me, these are the books that you can look forward to in an unhaul, so you kind of get a sneak peek. But I will go into more detail on why I'm unhauling them and what kind of things I might be looking to pick up. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked this video and give it a good thumbs up, and leave a comment down below if you guys have kind of a redoing of your bookshelf, because I kind of found this fun. So let me know. Okay, thanks. Bye.